This is a video for everyone who's been asking in the group to teach us how to trade. They're new to trading and they want to know how to trade. This is for you. Now, obviously, I couldn't post this whole video. It's probably going to be very long, and WhatsApp wouldn't allow me to probably post this whole video. So I decided, why not just make a YouTube video instead? And this is just going to be part one of the full beginner strategy, right? So here's a breakdown that what we're gonna do, okay? So today I'm gonna release this video. It's gonna be a market structure plus the break of structure. We're gonna be looking at those two things. Tomorrow or whenever we're gonna be looking at fair value gaps. And then the third and final video of the strategy that I'm gonna be teaching you is break of structure and fair value gap together. How you can use these two concepts and you can apply it together and you can actually make money and apply it as and use it as a strategy. Okay, so also if you're watching this and you're not in the group, hit the like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's still buying at the top and crying at the bottom. Don't be selfish, XA. But let's get into the video, guys. Let's keep it simple. What is market structure? Okay, market structure is basically how price moves. Okay, price can either go up, price can basically go up. Okay, price can also go down. Okay, price can go up, price can go down, and it can also just chill sideways and go side to side like this. Between it can just range between support and resistance, whatever. Uh, so I've just drawn it for you guys, yeah. So in an uptrend, okay, price makes higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and higher high. Okay, this is basically what an uptrend is going to look like. Obviously, it's not going to look um as simple as it is on the chart, but you can kind of get an idea of how an uptrend looks. Okay, so we have a high followed by a low, then we have a high again, then we have a low, high, and then the low. Okay, and then it's the opposite for the downtrend. We have a lower high, sorry, we have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, that's a downtrend, right? This is called a bearish trend, and this is called a bullish trend, right? Okay, my drawing is 100%, but yeah, and obviously this is consolidation. Now this is easy, okay? That's market structure. There's no indicators, it's just price. It's simple, okay? Now the second part that we're gonna go through is break of structure. What is break of structure? So this happens when obviously this is very important as well. So pay attention. You can take notes as well. Take notes. So break of structure is basically is when the price breaks below, breaks the most recent high or low. Okay. So say for example now we're in an uptrend, right? So if price breaks higher than the last high. So here's the first higher. Price broke above this higher. Now this becomes your new high, and this also becomes your a break of structure. Okay, we look here again. Price broke above this high right here. This is a high. Price broke above the high, and it created a new high there, right? And for a downtrend, we look here. Price creates goes lower than the last low. So this is the first low here. Price went below it and created a new low. Now this is called a break of structure, BOS. So simple, guys. Come on. Break of structure. Okay. Now, basically, when we have a break of structure, it indicates that price wants to keep fucking going down. Okay. It wants to drop. It wants to go down. Okay. Uh, so let me just show you, right? So like I said, price will start at the high and then we go with the lower low, lower high. So to make this lower low right here, we need this low to break. It's very, very simple. With the high, one more time, I'm gonna say it. To have a break of structure, you need a previous high to get taken out. Right here, a previous high got taken out, and we created this high right here. This high got taken out, and we created that high. This what happens here when it goes past this previous high. It's called a break of structure. It's very, very, very simple, guys, and very important. So break of structure, it tells us, okay, if it's an uptrend, it tells us that buyers are in control. If it's in a downtrend, what it tells us is that sellers are in control. So now what? Okay, so you see a break of structure, do you enter? No, you don't enter. Okay, you do not enter here. A lot of people are just gonna enter here and they're gonna get cooked. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to wait, right? Before price what it'll often do, it'll retest, it'll pull back into a zone before it continues. So let me just make this simple here and get rid of all of this. What price does, right? So it's creating a high, right? And before it creates this higher, it'll do, it'll tap here before it'll pull back, and then it'll go up again. It'll create a new high. Okay? You get this? So usually what this right here, what this might be here, is price when it creates a break of structure, we'll have maybe a fair value gap. So it won't pull right below here. We'll have maybe a fair value gap, which price you can pull back into. So let me just draw a rectangle right here. So there's a fair value gap here. So price, what it'll do, it'll pull back into the fair value gap, and that's where you take your entry. Now I've got so basically, right, okay. So break of structure, it gives us direction, and the fair value gap, it gives us the entry. So there's your direction, and this is your entry. Okay, put them together, and that's your fucking strategy. Okay, we're building it piece by piece. Now, we're just gonna go over this right quickly. So to wrap up, market structure is basically direction. What direction is price moving in? Okay, break of structure confirms that direction. So here's a break above here, and it basically that's confirms the direction that it's gonna keep on going higher. Okay, we get a break of structure, and that tells us that price wants to go higher. Now, the next video is we're gonna be showing you how to catch the entry using this fair value gap. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you guys some homework. Okay, yes, this is a homework. This isn't some Netflix show or whatever, which you can just watch and just forget about it, go about your day. I want you to guys know, and I want you to do some homework. So what I want you to do, okay, is draw two examples of an uptrend and two examples of a downtrend, and I want you to label the highs and label the lows. Okay, I want you to also mark out the where the break of structure happens. Okay, and I want you to send it to the WhatsApp group. Okay, and if you don't, Mr. Zulu will come and find you. Yeah, Mr. Zulu, Mr. Zulu has no time for excuses. Yeah, and we're gonna mark your homework. Okay, this is we taking our time out of our day and out of we're taking time from our family to make this video for you guys to help you guys to actually become profitable traders. We want to make change a lot of people's lives in South Africa. Okay, so we see trading as a way that a lot of it can help people escape poverty. So we want you to take this very seriously, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. So the next video, like I said, we're gonna go over fair value gaps, and this is the exact zones where we enter trades. Okay, so we know what a break of structure is, we know what a market structure is, we know how to identify break of structure. Okay, and obviously it's much more simple. Yeah, I will go into detail uh as we go on in the next video, but for now I just want you to get an idea of how the charts how it moves. Um, and also, you can what I want you to also do is go onto your line chart. Okay, I feel that the line chart is much more simple for you to go and actually spot a trend. Okay, so we see here, just to go over this very quickly, we're in an uptrend. Clearly, we in an uptrend. We look here, price is creating the high. There we have a higher low, higher high. Okay, that's not a higher low. That's basically, this is where the trend actually starts. This was our pullback into the fair value gap. Then I took my entry and I held it there. Still haven't hit TP, so we still holding this trade right here. So look here. We created a high, we created our low. We created a high there. There's your high there. There's your higher low, higher high, 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 higher low. There's your higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then we experience a bit of a market structure shift. But then we have we see a market structure that changes back to an uptrend right there, and we experience our uptrend again. So I want you guys to use the line chart to help you identify a trend. Yeah, we look here, what's happening? Price was in a downtrend. We're creating lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Basically, this is what it is. It's a lot more difficult to read off the chart. So, and what I want you to do is first use the line chart. Use the line chart to advantage, and try and identify what how the chart is moving. So, also I want you to use the 5 minute chart. Okay, 5 minute chart, and also the 1 minute chart. Yeah. So I want you to do these two charts for now. And yeah, that's it. Remember to do your homework, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Or yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.